The next part we're going to do is we're going to do the arms. So that's these areas here. So I'm just going to cut across this line here. Okay, I'm going to put that in my plastic wallet so it doesn't get lost. Okay, now these are similar to the tail, but they're on a much smaller scale. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm going to cut along the fold here, and these will become our two arms. Make sure they're both inside out. You're going to fold in half, and then you're going to sew along that edge and that edge the same way that you did the tail. Once you've sewn your arms, turn them the right way round and add some stuffing. Notice how I haven't put too much stuffing in. If you put too much stuffing in, he's going to start to look like he's got a lot of muscles, and your stitching will start to come apart. You notice that on my stitching here you can't see any stuffing coming through. That means my stitches were nice and small and nice and neat. So I'm going to use the same technique that we used to sew on the tail to sew on the arms to the side of the monkey. So we're going to use an over stitch. Make sure you've got a knot tied in your needle. And I'm going to put them probably about there on the monkey. Okay. Now you may need to fold over, or if you've got the elastic kept on, it's quite a neat edge. So I'm just going to use that. I'm going to squish the two fabrics together, put my needle in, over, in. Oh, careful it doesn't get stuck on the legs. Okay, and pull it tight. Make sure your stitches are quite small here again, and as neat as possible, so you pull them tight. All the way to the end. And then tie your knot to secure. So make a loop to your left hand to guide it as close to the fabric as possible. A couple of times. And then trim. Okay, if you've got enough thread, tie another knot, so you should be able to do the other arm. If not, get some more thread. Put your needle into your paper when you're not using it and do the same for the other arm.